Hey, my name is Nick Morris here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson Triumph Raleigh, and welcome to Tech Talk. And this week we're doing part 2 of cylinder heads. So really what I want to talk about right now is how the valves work and how that does what it does inside the combustion chamber, and a couple of little performance things that we do and some other motor builders do. But first I want to talk about the valves. And right here I have a head without any springs in it, so we can kind of see what's going on. This guy here is your exhaust valve. This is your intake valve. Now, as the piston goes down, this opens, and the intake charge, the fuel and air, is drawn through here by the reversion that we talked about with the exhaust pipes. And as the piston starts to get to the bottom and come up, this closes. It comes up here and compresses that mixture inside of this area here, which we call the combustion chamber. And as the spark plug ignites it, piston goes back down and this guy comes open. This is your exhaust valve, and all of your exhaust gases that are spent from burning that fuel mixture are going to go into this port and come out here. Now, one thing that happens is directly after that, this will be slightly open. This is just exaggerated. They don't actually open this far. This will be slightly open, and this one will start to open. Now, what we call that is overlap. And what that does is allows that reversion wave from your exhaust to start creating a vacuum in here and sucking in the intake charge from your throttle body or carburetor, whatever it is. And then again, it opens and the cycle starts all over again. A couple of things as far as performance goes is with a Harley-Davidson 2-valve head, you can see this one's really nice and clean. And if you look at the difference, there's a difference in the combustion chamber. This one's way more open. This one's pretty sealed. This is going to allow a lot more fuel and air to get in there. And the height of the mating surface is also lower. We call that decking the head. And what that does is with a smaller, or thinner actually, head gasket, it creates more compression in the motor and will get you more power. Inside of these valves, on the seating area here, a lot of times what a lot of people will do is a 3 or a 5 angle valve job. And what that means is they've cut this piece into a graduation of angles, and basically what that does is allow for the mixture to start coming in sooner and at a higher velocity. And again, this is an older head, so it does have the D-shaped port, but on a performance head you'd see this part removed and the exhaust side really smooth, and the intake side would not be so smooth. It should have some cuts and some cross hatching in there, and basically that is so that the fuel mixture goes in there and atomizes and doesn't stay in liquid form. It combines with the air and creates a suspension of fuel and air that goes into the combustion chamber to burn. And that's just some of the performance stuff that come along with heads. I'm not sure if you noticed, but inside this one, there's this little guy right here. And what that is on the other side of the head. There's a bolt right here. Now, where this bolt is, there would normally be a button that you would push, and what that does is allow compression to come out of the motor so that it turns over easy and doesn't do anything to your starter. But that's pretty much wrapping it up for the basics on heads. There's a ton more that I could go into, but really not the platform for it. So if you do have any questions or anything you want me to answer in regards to the heads or any of the other Tech Talk videos we've done, you can send me an email at nick@tobaccoroadhd.com, or leave a question in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Thanks.